Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Coley Wooly here, and today we're going to be doing the final part of my end of the season push. So as you guys know, the season ends very soon, and from a few hours time from the time I'm recording this. So I'm going to donate a battle ram, and I'll also say hi to YouTube. Shout out to Eyes right there. So without further ado, let's get into our first battle. So we're going against Pedro Campos, and good luck. So the only good starting card you seem to have is the Ice Spirit, so we're going to drop that down, and then I'm going to drop my Knight. He's going to play a Bowler, so I'm just going to drop my Knight, because it'd be a little foolish to drop anything else on it. That Ice Spirit is going to hit both the tower and the Bowler, which, to be honest, doesn't really matter too much, because it does give him more time to get more elixir. And he's going to arrow my minions, which does kind of suck. So, well played, because he's kind of stalling me. I just hate when they sort of like, I guess, camp. People don't really use that term in Clash Royale much. Except for Clash of Camp. I know he's used it. Yeah. He is going to poison me there, which is really good, because he's going to do a lot of damage. Look at those bats get taken out, or else I could have been in some trouble. So he's going to do a lot of damage on my tower. And now, I'm just going to reset here. He's going to drop minions, which is fine. I'm going to drop archers. I was trying to make sure they don't get hit by the minions, but unfortunately I kind of failed. But that's no biggie. Yeah, he still defends with them anyway. So he's going to drop a bowler. And he's probably going to counter push with this. At least I'm expecting it. Yeah, there's a minion horde. So I'm going to poison it. And he's also going to poison at the same time. It's like a Venn diagram. We're learning, kids. No, just kidding. This ain't school. So these minions are going to go up. They're not going to hit the tower because he's going to place a knight in front of them. But now I'm going to drop an Ice Spirit. And then archers to take out this knight. I'm also going to place a knight in front of this. Now that it's double elixir, I'm going to get my graveyard out. He's going to drop a Night Witch, but I'm going to poison all this. And I'm going to poison the Night Witch and the minions, but I do have to watch out for that minion horde. And also his poison. His battle ram could do work if I'm not careful. So I'm going to drop minions on this bowler. He's going to drop his battle ram. He's going to poison. He's going to miss my minions. He's going to arrow, which is good on him, but my knight is going to stop, but well played, because he made me have to use quite a bit of elixir. They're probably about even right now, yeah. So he's going to drop another bowler. He's also going to drop a Night Witch. And then a battle ram. He's going to drop a poison, but so am I, because he has a lot of stuff. I'm going to log, just drop everything I can. Make sure he doesn't do any damage. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get to his tower, so I'm just trying to not lose. That's all I really want. Because when you lose, it takes a really long time to get back. Especially when you lose more. And we've all been there. Trust me, I've been there many times. So I'm going to drop an Ice Spirit to hit both of those. Perfect. I'm going to drop archers just in case. I don't think it was really necessary, but it worked out anyways. He's going to drop another bowler. I'm going to drop a tombstone. And he's going to drop a Night Witch and some minions, which will also fly into the poison. It's not like Clash of Clans where they try to walk out of it. They're dumb in Clash Royale. So I'm going to try and do an end graveyard push and see if I can do anything. I actually thought I was going to get it for a second, but he managed to stop me. Like, if I placed the poison on the tower, I might have actually won. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. Actually, no, what am I thinking? It was a different battle where I was like that. Well, yeah, it's just a draw anyways, so good game. So now we're going to donate a giant, and I'm just going to say we're recording here. Yes, you're in the video. I'm kind of a slow typer sometimes. It's hard. But yeah. Let's get into the next battle. So we're going up in our second battle. We're gonna start with a tombstone. It sometimes does bite me in the butt because often they like to pig push with a hog rider on the opposite side, and then it goes for my tower, and then I'm kind of done for. And I know, I kind of hate facing hog riders, to be honest. I hate facing almost everything. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. He's gonna drop an Inferno Dragon, which is gonna be so annoying because it's just constantly on these skeletons. And I can't really play anything now because I don't want to play another tombstone. I just hate that feeling where you just can't play anything. Luckily that one archer is gonna do work. It's gonna take out the Inferno Dragon, and that poison can get good value. Didn't kill all the skeletons, so you killed a good amount of them. And look at this MVP archer. This archer is literally an MVP. Shout out to you, Miss Archer. He's gonna wow me because of that one archer. And now we're gonna drop another tombstone. But yeah, guys, don't underestimate archers. Now I'm gonna drop more archers, as I was just saying. He's gonna fireball him. So that's kind of the end of that. So I'm gonna drop an Ice Spirit and a Knight. I'm not gonna drop the minions yet because I know he has arrows. I prefer not to hit the tower. So I'm gonna drop minions there. Let's see what he does. He's gonna drop a Mega Minion, so I'm just gonna poison now, so he can just get as much chip damage as possible. He's gonna drop a P.E.K.K.A, which I was really surprised to see. But I'm just gonna log all this stuff out, and also the Mega Minion's gonna die to that Ice Spirit splash. This P.E.K.K.A is gonna get distracted on little skellies. Good thing they're not butterflies. But yeah. Unfortunately, I was hoping that Inferno Dragon would go over for those skeletons, but it did lock onto my Knight, which does suck. So he's gonna drop a Mega Minion and Ice Wizard again, so I'm just gonna poison it, like what I've done already. He's gonna completely miss that Fireball. Yeah, that Fireball was just a complete fail. And now I really have a lot of Elixir. OJ will be happy for my positive Elixir traits. That P.E.K.K.A is going to switch to skeletons, which will give the Knight time to tank. Now I'm going to poison all this just to pop the skeletons. This tower is slowly going down. But now we're about to go into overtime. He's going to make an Inferno Dragon graveyard push, which I also didn't expect. He has a lot of different cards. And once again, he's going to miss his Fireball. And now I'm going to drop a Knight on this Ice Wizard because it's taking forever trying to kill skeletons. And now I'm going to drop a poison right on the skeleton army. And he's going to drop an Ice Wizard, which will not work. And that tower is going down. It's almost down. We just need to cycle back. So you see, now we're at the poison. Just let it tick down to the tower's death. And good game. So now we move on to our next battle. You see, we're getting even closer. We only need 2 more wins and we'll be there. So we're gonna say you're in the video once again. Shout out to Zeus. Oh, free chest. Didn't expect that to come up. And Mega Minion and Goblin Gang. Nothing too special. And just checking for requests, and let's go into the battle. So we're up against Mac with a 4 instead of a A. Good luck. I feel like I faced this guy before, but I don't know. I say that a lot. So I'm gonna log this princess, make sure I don't miss. I always miss my spells. I pull Chief Pats too much. That's why I don't have rockets in my deck. So I'm going to use these minions to counter that Hog Rider, and we'll only get 1 hit. Those a couple minor hits, but not too much damage. I'm looking okay. These Ice Wizard, it's probably going to tie with the Archers. I don't know who's going to win. But it looks like the Archers actually will win with a sliver of health. Now he's going to drop minions, so I'm just going to drop a poison now, so that way they don't get to my Knight. And then I can drop a graveyard. Problem is the poison won't support it anymore, so normally I drop my graveyard before the poison, but sometimes I'll do it differently. This princess is going to be annoying. Well, I don't know if I'd actually place it there if I were him. So I'm just going to log this out. I'm going to drop archers, and this doesn't look good because he has that miner, which is really annoying. I was hoping the ice spear would splash it and kill it, but it didn't, so it did get a few hits on my tower. So my tower is getting a little lower. Now these archers are walking up. Unless he does something with it, which is going to drop minions, which was good. But luckily they won't get any damage on my tower, even though my tower shot the full health minion first. So now I'm going to reset and drop a knight in the back. He's not dropping anything yet. So I'm just going to drop a tombstone. And now he's going to drop an ice wizard. So I'm going to get ready for my graveyard here. And I also have enough for my poison. So he drops barbarians over there, which means he's going to drop a miner in like a panic attack. My skeletons will do a lot of damage until he zaps them. Now he's going to drop a hog rider as well as some minions. And I'm just going to counter that with my own minions. And it should get one hit. Not too bad. But now I have a good counter push. Let's go for another graveyard. And a poison. These skeletons keep trying to build up, but he does have a zap. But these skeletons still are doing a decent amount of damage, and that log will clean up. I will barely pull that hog rider in time. Just a knight, just to make sure it doesn't do anything. Yep, no hits on the tower. That ice wizard is going to get poisoned. This princess is going to get logged. These barbarians are going to be annoying. As you see, his tower is getting pretty low. And he's going to drop another hog rider. This is pretty pressuring because I'm almost in Masters. And people are pretty good up here. That ice spirit isn't going to really do much, but all I need to do is poison. And that tower is going to slowly chip down. And all I need is one more log, and that should be it. Good game. So yeah, now I only need one more win. So if I don't win, then I'm just going to cut the video and come back when I do win. But if I do win, then I'm going to have a shorter video. So hopefully I do win. So good luck. He's already in Masters, so it's kind of scary, but it's also going to give me more trophies if I win. And I'm going to lose less if I lose. So this knight is going to get cleaned up by that one archer. It's not going to get any hits on my tower. It will hit the archer. So now these goblins are running down. And well, the baby dragons. That's probably the end of the minions. So I'm going to drop a tombstone. As well as some archers. And the baby dragon will get distracted. So far he seems to be using like maybe a splash yard deck. So I'm going to drop that ice spear in the back. I was kind of hovering it there. I kind of hover my cards, but I know some people like to tap. But I think hovering is better, especially in 2v2, because people know like what you're going to drop. So just a little advice for you guys. Try to hover your cards instead of tap them. Unless your phone screen's like wet or something. Unfortunately, this graveyard is going to completely surprise me. That was really well played by him. I should have dropped the minions first because now the graveyard just piled up on me. Well played. I don't face graveyards too often, to be honest, even though I use one myself. Now we're going to reset. That was a really good play by him. We're still about even on elixir. So this battle doesn't look too good for me so far. He's going to split goblins, so we're about even on elixir. He's going to drop another bowler. I'm just going to drop some archers, which probably wasn't the best idea because they're going to get taken out. So I'm going to poison that. I don't know if that's really the best poison. Silly something. So the baby dragon will die, which is good. Dude's going to drop an Electro Wizard. I'm just gonna log it, because I was full on elixir, I didn't know what else to do. Now I'm gonna drop minions, so he doesn't really have much air targeting besides the electro wizard. So now I'm gonna drop the poison, and then at night, it's gonna kill the electro wizard, and I'm just gonna do a graveyard push, because I have to do it now. I only have 30 seconds to get to his tower. The log will clean up the goblins there. And then another set of archers. But I don't think I'm getting to his tower. Yeah. Doesn't look too good here. I probably should have been nice and actually given him the tower. Normally I do that. Sometimes I don't even realize it. So I'm just going to troll Graveyard as King Tower. But yeah, good game. So since I didn't win, I'll just be back once I get to Master 1 League. So I'll be back in just a second.
1 hour later.
Okay, so as you see, we're in Master League. And luckily it didn't take as long as I may have thought it would. Because ladder can be a pretty pressuring mode. So as you see, that's the battle we lost. And that was the last one before I cut the video. So as you see, we won again, then we won to get into Masters League. So let's go into this replay. So you see, he looks like he's using sort of a bait, but he's actually using a giant deck, which with a little bit of bait. So I'm gonna start with the tombstone. He's gonna drop goblins, or like goblin gang, I mean. And then he's also gonna drop a princess. Yeah, there he goes. Now I'm just gonna drop a log to counter it. Luckily, it doesn't get a hit. So I'm just going to leave the push at that. My archer actually does hit the tower a couple times, which is good. So I'm just going to drop my own archers to try and snipe these minions here. Which will sort of work out, but I also need minions to kill this musketeer here. And they didn't kind of do what I wanted them to, so it's still no biggie, because that musketeer is basically dead. So now he looks like he's going to drop a goblin gang. So let's see what he does. Yeah, he's going to split it. I don't get why people split goblin gangs. It's not that effective, to be honest. So he's going to drop a princess on that side, so I'm just going to log her out. So now he's going to drop a musketeer. But I'm going to drop a graveyard. He's going to drop a giant in front of my knight. And now that he plays minions, I drop a poison. Although I did kind of lag there. That's why it took me so long. But yeah, I still got the poison down. The musketeer is almost dead, so I don't have to worry about her. There she goes. So now we're literally even on elixir. Like, there's barely any difference. So he's gonna drop a princess. Well, he's about to. There he goes. He drops on the bridge, which does kind of hurt my archers a little, but no biggie. He's gonna drop another musketeer. And I'm gonna go and drop a graveyard and have a really good poison. And he's gonna drop minions right in the poison, which is what I wanted to happen. So now I'm doing quite a bit of damage. Now I'm just going to log this princess over there. That mini peck isn't going to get any swings off. Luckily he didn't have a zap, or that could have been bad. So I'm going to drop archers over there, and he's going to drop goblin gang. He's going to split it again. But he's going to drop a giant, and I'm just going to poison all that. He's going to poison it as well, but the giant's already dead. So it's not that big of a deal for me. So I'm going to drop minions over in the back, as well as archers, just cycle back to my knight. And now I'm going to have a huge graveyard push. I'm going to log the princess before it does too much, but he also is going to fireball. And the skeletons are picking on the tower, but luckily for him, the minions are going to kind of stop the skeletons from taking out the tower. Now this mini peck is going to sneak behind the giant, so I have to place a tombstone. Now unfortunately, I placed my minions right when he dropped a poison. That mini pack is going to barely survive. And sometimes in situations like this, I'd actually lose because of that. But luckily, I actually thought about it a bit more. So I'm going to poison his tower to death. And yeah, that's going to be a good game. It's going to barely go down, but it will go down. So yeah, I'm glad I got to Master 1 this season. But unfortunately, last season I actually didn't get a legendary out of my draft chest. But hopefully that doesn't happen this time. So I'm going to donate a Musketeer. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.